Hey guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Gimp with a Limp, and I'm here with another one. It's a little different for you. I actually had some good responses to that course-based video I did recently, showing some people a Kickstarter that they might have missed otherwise, and I get it, right? I can't keep track of all the Kickstarters that are coming up, the pre-orders, the P500s. I mean, there's so many games out there that you can't keep track of it. So I thought that I would continue on with that trend and just show you guys a game here or there that has caught my eye, that looks pretty good, and let you know if it's on Kickstarter or not. And Academy Games actually has another one that is on Kickstarter right now. It's a little different from their usual fare, but I know some of you out there have, wives, kids, husbands, whoever that enjoy gaming with you, and this one looked really fun. It's a 3D racing game that is kind of like Tron, right? If you guys remember the old movie, not the bad Disney version, but the good one, with Jeff Bridges back in the day. But it really reminds you of that. So I'm going to do like I did last time, where I let it play through the little demo video showing you a little bit about the game, and then we'll go through what else is involved with the Kickstarter. So let's get the video pulled up here and get her started.
Welcome to Reality Shift, the board game simulation of a 3D virtual reality race. I'm John, here with my co-announcer and AI overlord, Prime.
Today is going to be a great race. I don't expect anyone to survive.
Okay. The race is on, with each racer materializing on the start cue. Each racer is choosing their own path. Where is the green racer going? Green is driving on the side of a...
Yeah, see, this is something that I really like about this is I'm guessing this is going to be magnetic. The pieces are. It would have to be something along those lines, but you're not relegated just to a flat track, right? Fusion Rally is a board game my wife loves playing with me. Racing game. It's a dice racing game, but in that, I mean, you got a flat track. Plenty of the racing games are all flat tracks, but the track is anything you want it to be. We'll show you some of the pictures here in just a few minutes after this, but you can create it however you want. But not only that, it changes during the course of the race. Keep watching.
Cue!
There are no limitations of physics here.
The blue racer drops its checkpoint, rounds the corner, and is on a straightaway headed towards the finish cue. The red racer is behind with no clear path to the finish. But wait! Red hacks the track, transforming it and crushing blue under a...
All right, just in case you didn't see that, the red player played a card. So that's what you're doing, is you're using card play, and it allows you to change the track. Now, there's some restrictions. You can't change it if opposing racers on a certain color, certain things like that. But you can do that. Move the blocks around, flip the blocks, take out your opponents. That looks really awesome.
Cube! Oh! Ouch! That has to hurt!
The haptic suits I require the racers to wear make the pain real. Ha ha ha.
Oh, that's just cruel! Blue rematerializes at its checkpoint and is back in the race. Green has no clear path to the finish and is far behind red, but green hacks the track and brings the finish closer.
What an expert move.
Red can't catch up, and the green racer wins.
I want to thank our sponsors, Academy Games and Apollo Games, for a great race.
All right, so that's pretty well the video for it. But I really like how that ends, because it shows that I think this is going to be a quick game to play, easy setup, plus the fact that each game is going to be different, right? Because you're going to be shuffling the cards, you're going to be moving pieces around. You can set up different types of track. They've got stretch goals for extra track pieces, things like that. So you're not going to know what type of race. You're not always going to have the same track layout for each one of your little races. That's so neat how the red player was literally right there. They're getting ready to come across the finish line, take the win, and then green player, boom, moves it in and effectively changes the track. So you're going to have that for each one of your races. And again, you're not having to just think about racing on this flat 2D surface. It's multiple 3D surfaces. You can race all around the thing. That just looks so awesome. So let's scroll on down here and look at some of the other options. All right, so just to show you the Kickstarter things, because I didn't show this the last time I did one of these, and I want to make sure I show it. Looks like there's 3 pledge levels, and it's not expensive. 40 for the base version, 55 for the deluxe version, and 90 for the super deluxe version, which I think is the one that's going to come with like a whole bunch of extra track pieces. They have the usual social media goals that you can unlock. And, ooh, I like that. The deluxe grid board. That looks awesome. Yeah, extra track pieces as well. So make sure you share it on Facebook. I'm going to be doing the same thing here in a few minutes myself, actually. And then we've got our blurb telling us about it and our little videos showing how the track's going to change. See if we can find... Okay, here we go. These are the cards that I was talking about, because I scrolled through this earlier and was looking at it. So it looks like you're going to be drawing from the deck. You'll have cards that you can play. But I like that because it's going to give some variability to the game. You're not going to draw the same cards. Your opponents aren't going to draw the same cards each race. So it's not going to take long to play. You'll shuffle up the deck, get your cards, however many you get. I did not see that when I was reading through it. Probably somewhere around 3, 4, or 5. And play those to change the track. That's just the coolest thing. I gotta say, it really is making me think of Tron, and especially this part here in the video when the track flicks up and it smashes the blue player. That really did make me think of Tron. I really got a kick out of that. The only thing that would be better is if they actually were trailing the little light cycle things there behind them so you could smash into it. But Tron, I don't think Tron was a 3D track. I think it was a 2D playing field they were on. So this is actually a little bit bigger than Tron had it. So yeah, showing all the little pieces of how you can shift the track around. And that, wow, it really does change a lot. It goes from up here to down. You can move around just every piece to it. There are some other preview videos. Make sure you go check these out if you want to see some people actually playing the game. And let's see if we can see what comes with it. So this is the deluxe level of the pledge. So it's got the cards, the game pieces, the map pieces here, rather. This looks like rule card summaries, and I'm not sure what these cards are over here. Some type of bonus cube thing, because it's got the same symbol that is on some of these cubes. So I'll have to find out from the rules what those are. And then down here, it's showing some of the stretch goals, which is the White Hole Deluxe Cube, which I'm not sure how that one's going to be implemented in the game, but it'll change things up. Deluxe Track Pyramids. And this is one of the things I was talking about. The track's never going to be just the same. It's not just the cubes laid flat on the table and then shifting around each other. You can actually take and make a tower out of them, and that's your racetrack. There's some pictures down a little farther. It shows this. All right, so this is the deluxe super track. So it has the base version and then the extra track pieces, I think was what that is. Yeah, see here, pillar. So what does that get us? 4, 8, 12, 16 track pieces there. Collider. Oh, wow. Where is the start and finish? Maybe that's it. Like you start here and have to race around all the way over to here. Imagine what that track would look like at the end of it. And remember, they were talking about the checkpoints. The way that's going to work is you can spend some of your movement to establish a checkpoint on one of the cubes, wherever your checkpoint is. So you don't have to start all the way back at the beginning if you get crushed. So I'm assuming there's going to be a little token or something like that you can leave to place wherever your checkpoint's going to be. So we got this, the collider, and it's showing that little white cube in there as well. The dunes, so multiple levels. Face off. Looks like there's kind of a wall here, and then they're divided around. Looks like it's mirrored. I think that green might be the finish line or the start point. I'm not entirely sure. I like this one, the pyramid. That looks like it'd be a lot of fun. Imagine this with maybe like all the racers starting around on each one of the corners and they're all racing to the top, something along those lines. The pit, so it's actually built up and then has a hole right here in the center. Plus, which obviously looks like plus sign. Temple. But this is what I was saying. You guys can build the track in a multitude of different ways. And if you really think about it, you don't, I mean, obviously there's going to be plenty on BGG of people designing tracks and good ideas for layouts. but you can set it up however you like. That's why I think this game's going to be good, not only for adults, but for kids. Because I can see my little boy just going nuts over this. If I pulled this out right now, he'd be going crazy. This would be the only thing we'd be playing because he loves little racing games. And he loves magnets. He loves sticking things together, building with blocks. So this would just drive him crazy. And then we've got some more stretch goals that can be unlocked later on. Looks like another white hole cube. Deluxe track pyramid. Ooh, deluxe track tower. I like that. And then what is this? Vortex cube. Add the vortex cube to the deluxe reality shift. Entering the cyclone will quickly spin you around and throw you out the first available exit from the cube. So that sounds like you would enter maybe here and then exit on the other side. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Deluxe track sidewinder, so adding extra tracks to it. And more stretch goals depending on how the Kickstarter goes. I think that's getting down towards the end of it. Gunter Eckhart. Yeah, good guy over there at Academy Games. Uva's son. So he's designed it. Matt Hansen. James Scotch. Hoping I said that right. My boy Uva. I always pronounce that wrong. When I first met him, I thought it was Uy. Aldo Dominguez and Diego Mello. All right, so, and just to let you guys know, shipping charges looks like it's going to be 16 to 20 US, depending on what version of it that you get. And if you're in Alaska, Hawaii, or Puerto Rico, you're paying more, but I'm pretty sure you're used to it. Canada, I'm surprised. Usually Canada is very expensive. Where is Australia? Yeah, there it is. 35, 45. Rest of the world, 50, 70. Wow. I guess those are some really far out places. Anyway, that is Reality Shift. Make sure you guys go check it out. If you're into racing games, I think this is definitely one to keep your eyes on. It definitely caught my attention as something I think my kids are going to go nuts for and will enjoy playing as well. If you have any questions about it, feel free to put it down in the comments. I will see if I can get them answered for you. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. You guys take care. I will see you in the next one.